It's that one guy.
I am taking a ride around my hometown, which is also where I currently reside. Taking a ride around my hometown on my Dyna, and wanted to share with you some of my wisdom, because in your old age you do gain a little bit of knowledge, you gain a little bit of wisdom, and you like to pass it on to others. So I'm going to do that for you, free of charge, and I'm going to tell you some of the things that that go through my noggin when I am getting ready to purchase a used motorcycle. Now, this is the 4th motorcycle that I've purchased used. But when you're buying a used motorcycle, there's a variety of things that you want to consider. Oh, that's too bad. Go Yolo County Ambulance. So there's a couple of things you want to consider when you are buying a used motorcycle. The first one being, if you're serious about buying, you always want to be looking. And you always want to be looking because you just never know. Because that one bike that speaks to you, it could be there one day and literally within hours, and I'm not going to try to do this to scare you, but literally the next day it could be gone. Especially when you're looking on the weekend, because a lot of people won't update their sites on the weekend, or they won't update their inventory, they won't update their Cycle Trader listing or their Craigslist listing until the Monday or whatever. So you got to always be looking, because that one bike that you want could be up one day and down the next day. So always be looking. The second thing you want to do is do your research. So let's say you narrow it down to one bike, or maybe 2 bikes, or maybe 3 bikes, just so you can be safe, because again, like I said, you never know when that bike could be gone. Is to do your research. So you've narrowed it down. You want to look up everything and get to know that bike and know everything about it. You want to know its reliability. You want to know its everything that, and again, this is just for me, but I mean, I want to know the ground clearance, I want to know the lean angle, I want to know the horsepower, I want to know the volume of the gas tank. So I want to get to know that bike or those bikes before I even approach someone, whether it's a dealer or a private seller, to buy it. The third thing you want to do is be prepared. You want to be prepared. If you're a Boy Scout, you know all about this. Be prepared. And by that I mean have your funds in order. And that's the last thing you want to do is find that one bike that just speaks to you. You're like, yeah, you see that bike and you're like, that is the one, that's the one I want. I'm gonna go get it. And when you go there, you don't have the cash to put down on it, or the cash to fork out to purchase it. So make sure that your funds are in order. Make sure that your financing is ready. If you want to finance through your own bank, or wait till you get there and use their bank, that's fine too. But you want to make sure that you are ready to go. Make sure your credit is good. Don't sprint. Again, you don't want to be there and then all of a sudden they're like, dude, we cannot finance your bike because your credit is terrible. So make sure your finances are in order. Be prepared. The fourth thing that you want to do when you're buying a used motorcycle, you want to ask. Don't be afraid to ask if they'll reduce the price. Especially with used motorcycles, some people might list a firm price and they'll say it's firm. But again, whether it's firm or they're saying OBO for best offer, ask. Do not be afraid to ask, because whether or not you're going to be like, hey, can you just come down $100 or can you come down $1,000? The worst thing they can do is say no. Let's say you're asking for a bike that's $5,000. The last, they're not going to be like, no, it's $6,000. No, that's not going to happen. So don't be afraid to ask if they'll come down in price. Again, even if it's just $100, I mean, $100 in the scheme of 5,000 may not seem like much, but $100 is what? It's going to buy you groceries for a week, depending on how much you eat. Maybe for a couple of days if you're a big eater, or an expensive eater, I guess. So don't be afraid to ask for the price to come down. Again, because the worst thing they're going to do is say no. And the last thing that you need to consider when you are buying a used motorcycle is have fun, guys. You guys are going to get a motorcycle. Hey, chicken. You're buying a motorcycle. Hey, chicken, it's not a chore. This is exciting stuff. So have fun, find that bike that speaks to you, and just enjoy every minute of it. I mean, this is fun stuff. Whether you're buying it for pleasure, whether you're buying it for it to look good, stored in your garage, whether you're buying it as your commuter, just enjoy it. Enjoy the ride. And when I say ride, enjoy the ride of the journey of buying a motorcycle. And then once you get that baby, enjoy that ride too, like I'm doing right now. So guys, if you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. Please like the video, hit that thumbs up. That would make me happy. If you don't want to make me happy, go ahead and hit dislike. But I'm okay with that too, that just means you're watching. Please subscribe if you feel so inclined. There'll be more content coming, and it's coming fast and furious. And guys, be safe out there. Enjoy the ride. I'm out.